We're gonna do a song that you never heard before.
The volume. Here they come and get wicked. Here we go again.
Ace Kennedy, my brother from another mother.
Yes, sir.
Hey man, listen, for the folks who haven't seen us in a little while, I hope you guys had a Merry Christmas and I hope you guys will have a very happy New Year. What's happening with you, bro?
What's going on with you, bro? It's been a minute. I ain't even talked to you in a minute.
It has been a minute, man. I have had family in town. I've been hosting this year for Christmas, which has been dope. Been having my mama on in town, had my brother in town. She all in the background trying to get her feature in there. She jumped in the remix. But yeah, man, it's been dope, man. It's been real dope. What about you? What you getting into for the holidays?
Yo, I had the kids for Christmas. It was super dope. We actually did ours on Christmas Eve. Went to church Friday and Saturday, and then we chilled out on Sunday, ate and hung out, played some games. We played a little Family Feud, and your boys singing the national anthem tomorrow for New Year's Eve for the Thunder. So yeah, that's what.
What time you go on?
7 o'clock.
7 o'clock. Is this one gonna be nationally televised?
No.
The
national anthem are never televised. But we are playing against the Philadelphia 76ers, so that could be.
Okay. Still something.
Oh yeah. They always seem to pair me with Doc Rivers. It seems like every time Doc come into town, I'm singing the anthem, which is cool because he always talks to me after the anthem, which is dope. I just wish somebody could get that on film or something.
He could be like, say, that was pretty good. That, you sounded pretty good up there. I kind of like that.
Exactly how you sound.
Yeah, man. What else? The holidays. What else you had going on, though, man?
That's it. I didn't say my holiday stuff.
That's all.
Yeah, we had Christmas and New Year's is tomorrow.
What you get? I thought you was talking about what the gifts. What you get? We don't get very much these times. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I got a Longhorns hoodie and I got a Longhorns coat. Got some socks, a gift card. I think that was about it.
So you are big on you not to say you're big on it, but you are. I'm gonna give you a gift person. You are cool with gift cards, giving and receiving.
100%. Because my thing is that if I give you a gift card, you're gonna get what you really want versus what I think you would like. I do give physical gifts. That ain't like I just give out gift cards, but I do know when I have picky people in the family, you know what I'm saying, they would prefer to get the things they would want to get. And so I would rather you have the gift you want. So if I'm showing interest in the store that you frequent, that makes you happy, at least on my end, right? Because the girls got some gift cards, the boys got some gift cards, and they were all very happy with said gift cards.
Okay. Well, listen, man, we gotta wrap this 2022 up, though, man. Let's get that music one more time, man. One more time for the 2022.
Yep.
Can you dig it, sucker? If you smell what the rock. The Slash Brothers Podcast. The greatest podcast. It doesn't matter what your name is.
Hey, listen, if you haven't gotten the memo, all of 2022, if you haven't done so, it's not too late. Be sure to like and subscribe to the Slash Brothers YouTube and Facebook pages because we're live on both platforms. That way you get the heads up whenever your boy's name is doing that thing. Ace Kennedy. Hey, so let me ask you this though, bro. 2022, great year for you. How would you rate 2022 in comparison to let's just say post-COVID years? So 2020, so all three calendar years, 2020, 2021, 2022, better than previous years. What's up with that?
I didn't have bad years. I mean, even going through COVID, you know, the podcast was birthed through COVID. So we reinvented life through COVID. So that doesn't mean it was bad. It just means it was different. This year was still recovering from COVID. So this year was good. I mean, I released music this year. I stayed relevant this year. My kids came out healthy. My wife,
the price went up this year.
Right. So all I'm saying is I can't say it's like I don't want to compare it to a different year to say, oh, this was better than this year. No, there was still progress being made. So that's always a plus for me as long as progress is being made. Now, I may not have accomplished everything that I wanted to get accomplished, but I still accomplished a lot, and I'm grateful for the things that happened and for the births of things that happened within 2022.
You know what I think that was interesting to me is that 2022 to me was the year of for a lot of the people who I knew, right, where they were saying like, all right, 2021, I'm gonna set it up, but for 2022, I'm trying to get that bag, right? And I think that the one thing that's been pretty cool is that for the most part, I think that everybody who's in my circle were I'm not gonna say got the bag, but they did better, you know what I'm saying, than they did in 2021. Like that financially anyway, though. I think that most of them, you know, they were right where they were hoping they would be at. So from that perspective, though, man, I think that most of the people who I know that were reaping in 2021 actually got the opportunity to sow for 2022, though, man. So I was very happy for them in that regard, so, bro.
Yeah, that's dope.
Yeah. Listen, a lot of stuff happened, though, man. For 2022, we talked about you dropped new music. I dropped a couple myself, though, man. Still looking to continue that trend, though. For 2022, listen, a lot of big moments. Any ones that stand out to you the most as the most captivating?
No, not really. I think that this year continued the trend of what's the hot topic. For me personally, man, I you know, the video was so big. The Christmas video was huge, bro. A lot of shares, a lot of people commenting, a lot of people, you know, having such positive things to say. So that was big for me. And you could, you know, definitely could be recency bias because, you know, the other videos did well. It did well, but this one just felt special. So
dope. So get this though. At a high level, right? Some things that happened this year, right? So a couple of things happened. January kicks off, and your boy Antonio Brown loses his mind. He goes crazy. This is when he took the jersey off before the game, chucked everybody the deuce, right? I think in February is when the baby gets into the fight at the bowling alley, and him and his boys beat up Danny Lee's brother. March, April-ish is the slap heard around the world, right? Chris Rock getting slapped by Will Smith. By the way, I saw Emancipation, and listen, I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. If Leonardo DiCaprio can win a Grammy for his performance from The Reverence, Will Smith should win it from Emancipation. And listen, I'm a big fan of Will Smith. You and I both are. And so maybe if someone said that because of that, I'm a little biased, sure, I'll give you that. But I saw it though, bro, and it's amazing. But when I look in the comparison, when I look at it in that lens, it was the first comparison that I thought of. Have you watched the movie though?
We started it, but had to stop because of some. Yeah, we had to stop.
We got to get back when you watch it, top of the year. Hopefully, you watch it by then. But we got to because there's some parallels. There's some parallels to those two movies specifically that for some reason stood out to me. That I was thinking like, yeah. Now, whether or not he'll actually get the nominations because of his recent, because of this whole thing, I get that. But I'm just saying that there are certain things that make me think that that for that one in particular, that if Leonardo won it, because I thought Reverence was great, but if he win it, you've never seen Reverence. Oh, listen. Okay, so let me talk about this real quick. Because not that it's gonna make you watch it, but if you haven't seen that movie like that, so the one thing that's crazy about Reverence is I told you I'm a very period specific movie kind of guy, and Reverence is very much about that. It's based off of a movie that oh my gosh, I want to say either post or pre-Civil War, but either way, there were still Native American Indians back then around that time. So one of the scenes that was just epic about the movie is that the boy Leonardo DiCaprio, he got into this fight, got towed through by a bear, right?
Yeah, I heard about it.
Okay, so the part that wasn't that he's running from the bear, and in the process of him running from the bear, basically he's or now I don't know if he was just doing it, but there's a scene where he has to jump off of a cliff and he's on here with his horse, right? And so he jumps off the horse and it's snowing outside. A blizzard is coming though, man. And one of the things that was crazy about this though, bro, is that Leonardo DiCaprio actually has to cut his horse open, right? Pull all of the guts and all of the insides out of this horse. This boy gets butt naked in the horse and tucks inside of the horse gut and goes to sleep in the horse. It's that part right there. I said, oh yeah, if he don't win an Oscar off of this, nothing he ever will do it though, bro. But it was cold though, bro. Anywho, yeah, but yeah, you gotta let me know when you watch it though, man.
Hey, the game is back, bro.
The game is back.
Yeah, the TV show, The Game.
Wasn't it back and then left again?
No. Okay. So the original Game came out, right?
Yeah.
It was off air for what, 10 years, whatever, however long. The fans clamored for it to come back, right?
Right.
It came back. Well, then Paramount Plus came, and it's on Paramount Plus. There's all new. There's like 2 of the main cast members are there, and then some things happen within the season, but whole new cast. And you know what's crazy? I was shocked at first, like, oh, why ain't nobody tell me The Game was back? But then I remembered. You remember the girl Brittany Rose said
Brittany Rose said she was in there.
She said she auditioned for a part. She didn't get the part.
Okay.
She didn't get the part. But I could see why they were looking to cast her for said part. Like it made sense.
Listen, to cap off the 2022 year, just some high level things.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Okay, so listen, around May, Kevin Samuels dies, and this is around the same time that Gunna and Thug gets locked up. We got to talk about that too at some point because there are more and more people that are taking this RICO plea. But you had in June the One Wish
Versus.
Yeah. Then August, Genuine. He's doing the Genuine thing, same OG dance. He's back in front of. But then you also around the same time had Irv Gotti start talking about Ashanti, who again we owe Irv Gotti the biggest apology. I'm officially on Irv Gotti's side here about bringing up Ashanti and how he looks like he's never gotten over Ashanti, and I totally understand why. Now I didn't understand at the time. Beyonce drops an album, first time in a little while, changes the sound up, right? And I think the people
no. Drake changed the sound. Then Beyonce came out.
Listen, who even still talks about any song from the Drake?
Actually, a week ago, somebody was talking about it.
No way.
I put that on. I put it on the box. Put it on the box.
I thought, bro,
1 week ago, somebody was actively listening to it.
Oh my gosh! This is what's funny about it, bro. I thought that the Drake. I'm gonna be honest, and you might be right. I'm not even saying that nobody is, but the way that I've took that, it came, and it was a vibe for some people for about a month. And then it just kind of left, though, bro.
Yeah, the Beyonce was never a vibe for me.
Oh man, listen, I'm gonna be honest with you. As somebody who is a big Beyonce fan, the more I listen to it, the more I like it. And this is funny because the more I listen to it, more stuff I catch about it, right? That I like, right? And so I think that the one thing that's just crazy to me about it is that, like, the lyrics, right? The more of the lyrics that I like, though, man. So that's probably the number one thing. Then September comes around, right? And then, B&B Rock gets killed. R. Kelly is found guilty. Same month. Nia Long, the boy Ime Udoka slides out on Nia Long, though, right? October, come on. These just a couple things. Kanye officially go ahead and get canceled, though, bro. Kanye comes on out, does his anti-Semitic thing. This is probably like shortly after that. Kyrie, same thing, right? Earlier in that year, Brittany Griner gets arrested. So BG comes home in November, but unfortunately we lost Takeoff, man, the same month. And then to top the year off, not to say it's a positive or bad, but Tory Lanez is found guilty of all charges of shooting Megan Thee Stallion, and Diddy has a baby, bro.
Wait, what?
Diddy?
No.
Tory Lanez.
When did he get found guilty?
Like 2 days ago.
Bro,
Tory Lanez, listen. Tory Lanez was found guilty on all charges.
Dang.
Like 2 days ago.
Bro.
All of them. ALLOM. All of them.
Tory. Oh. Oh, wow.
Yeah. On top of that,
yeah,
right?
I'm at
yeah, listen.
Yeah,
on
keep
top
going.
Of that, so on top of that, here recently though, bro, that a lot of the audio from his phone call to old girl Kelsey has been coming on out as well. And you hear him apologizing. For what happened. He never says that he shoots her, right? But he's apologizing, and it's almost like he's implying it. He said, "Yeah, it never would have happened like that if I wasn't that drunk." Blah 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 blah. But yeah, man. He was found guilty on all the charges, though, bro. And listen, it sounded more and more like he was going to be found innocent, right? I mean, it's like there was nothing that I recall seeing that without question made it sound like it was him, right? And so I'm going to assume that they're going to appeal and do that. But yeah, man, all charges, bro.
So does that mean we canceling now?
Oh, that's a good question, bro. If he's found guilty, well, listen, he's automatically canceled himself because he's going to jail.
Yeah, he's waiting sentencing and, possible deportation.
Doesn't he have to be canceled? We have to, right? We have to cancel them now. Yeah, if that's the case, though, bro, I'm going to tell you that on my book, it's a lot to unpack, but he had his time. He had his opportunity in front of a court of his peers. A jury of his peers. I'm sorry. I think that if he did that, they're saying, bro, you did it. I know that there was reason to believe that he didn't, but if someone says that you did do it, then he is canceled. Yes, that means that this man shot a black woman, bro. I got a problem with that. So from that regards, whether he's Tory Lanez or he's Terry Lanez or he's Terry Crews or if he's Terry Funk, I gotta cancel him, bro. He's done. He had his chance.
So basically, you saying you ain't have to apologize for your comments a long time ago.
No, I was right. Listen, man, I was riding with Megan on this one, bro. I was riding with her hard, and listen, all of the things though that came out in this trial almost had me regretting, bro. Now maybe there's some regret of me riding as hard for Megan because she does look bad in a lot of ways. But one thing is for sure is that she said you shot me. Now, what's crazy about it is that there was enough reasonable. This is what I think, bro. So they said that Tory Lanez had the gunpowder, the gun residue, and the girl had the gun residue on their hands. So what they were basically implying is that any of them could have shot her. Well, the friend already had immunity. So it's like we process of elimination then, right? We're not going to convict her because she got immunity. That only leaves him. So, but the whole thing about then, it makes her, it makes her, listen, I know she on her hot girl stuff though, bro, but it just doesn't make her look the best, man. Not gonna lie. But at least I wasn't all the way wrong for riding all the way for on this one though, bro.
Right. What about, so you was talking about the RICO case.
Man, so more and more. So far, you had Gunna, who pled to the RICO, and he got some. I believe he got some probation. Thug's brother also pled to the RICO. None of these types of opportunities have been presented to Thug, by the way, but Thug's brother recently did the same thing. He's, I believe, also one of the people who was a co-owners of YSL, the label, basically. But what was surprising to most people is that there was one other person who was presented the same plea deal, and he said, "No, I'm not. And he's been the only one besides Thug to not cop to any pleas or anything like that. Though it's kind of surprising because he was facing some time and stood down though, man. And so now you got a lot of people who are looking more and more at these particular dudes sideways. Like, bro, if you living by the street codes say that when in these times you double down and you take them charges because those are the risks that you go with when you're living that life. It makes them look questionable. And this is coming from a guy who, I'm no street dude, bro. I got we got degrees, we pay taxes, bro. We vote. But
So,
at the same time,
basically saying they look like snitches.
it's making them look very snitchish. You know what I'm saying? Like it makes them look kind of bad. And so then you got people like your boy, your favorite Boosie, who Boosie doubled down. And he still felt like I didn't do the things that they said that I did. So as long as it took for him to prove that was the case, he was willing to do that time. And so because that's the case, a lot of the reason why Boosie was locked up for as long as he was is because he was like, I'll be in here for as long as it takes. But I'm not dropping dimes on nobody else. And I'm not also going to confess to doing something that I feel like I didn't do. And I think that that's the way that it's supposed to be done. So now it just looked like, well, hey, people want to do the crimes with you, but they don't want to do the times with you. Yeah. So Thug is looking like everybody is copping to these pleas. And it's painting that RICO charge that he is the head honcho of, because I think that these other people are just low-hanging fruit to this.
Right.
To this. Yeah, they're saying if all of these people are saying yes, this is a gang and you're locking them up for, gang related organized crime activities. And if they're a part of their plea deal is them saying that, yes, YSL is a gang, then I think that Young Thug them making millions of dollars off of that gang ties is what they're bow tying up as a RICO charge, organized crime though, bro. So the boy out there looking bad, man.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let me ask you this though, man. With all things considered, what was your favorite moment of 2022?
I ain't gonna lie, the most entertaining one that's gonna stick out for quite a bit is the verses, bro. The way Omarion got assassinated, and I'm a huge Omarion fan. I thought that it was gonna be a landslide with Omarion, but Mario said, "Now let me show you why singing let me show you why R&B ain't dead."
Omarion.
Yeah. Melon, bro. That boy.
Melon.
Listen, when that boy Jeremiah came out there and he said, "Don't do it. Hey, Jay, don't do it."
You know what I think is probably one of the biggest things that I think that I'm not going to even lie, bro.
What's up?
One of the things that I think the biggest, I think that it might just be Johnny Depp and Amanda Heard, bro.
You think
it's divorce?
You think their divorce was bigger than Kanye acting up?
Oh well, see, okay.
I think that's the biggest thing.
I think that Kanye was the biggest moment. I think Kyrie was number 2. The biggest moments.
I don't think Kyrie's was as big. If you're talking about big moments like that, then I'd even give Johnny Depp them over Kyrie. Kyrie's was a splash in it. Kyrie's was like if you were eating a meal, right? Kanye would be the meat, and I mean Kanye would be the meat, and Kyrie would be like a side, bro. Or
I can see that. I just think that I think that the things that came out of that whole thing with her dropping a turd on the boy pillow, like I'm looking at that and yeah, I don't know. So actually, I think that the biggest moment is probably the Will Smith slap. That's number 1. Kanye probably is number 2 if I had to rank him. Yeah. I think Beyonce dropping the album is in my top 10 things that happened this year, though, bro. As far as momentous things, though, man, it's up there.
Did the August Alsina thing happen in 21? Huh?
No, which August Alsina thing?
The one with him and Will. Yeah,
that was 2021. Now him coming out, we never really got into that. But I think that we didn't get into that because neither one of us thought that was like a surprising thing. Like when he came out, I was just like, all right, it's kind of about time. Like I always thought that about him. Am I tripping?
I mean, it wasn't really, for one, it wasn't that big of news. I mean, like whoever you sleeping with that's not news to me. Like
it's not news to me unless you put it out there.
What I'm saying is, this is gonna sound so wrong, but I think you understand what I'm saying. I don't think he's a big enough name to have the impact that it was supposed to have. Like, for instance, right? If Usher was to suddenly come out, while some people might think that they thought that the whole time, Usher would be a huge that's like, whoa. This person people looked up to, or Chris Brown. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, like, let me ask you this though. Let me ask you this. Now with that, if Chris Brown if Chris Brown said, "Hey, I just want to let y'all know that I am gay," right? Do you think it would change the way women look at him though?
No, because they would know that he was everybody. Like it doesn't matter.
You think I didn't think that about Chris Brown. Like I don't think that. I didn't think that like with Chris Brown, like people were like, okay, and everybody we thought, like I thought with August Alsina, yeah. But if Chris Brown came out, I would be surprised. But I do wonder though. Not just that though. I just wonder, would that change what ladies think about him? I don't think it would change much at all.
So.
Yeah.
I don't think so.
Yeah, I don't think so at all either though, bro. I do think though the crazy thing though, man, is that I do think that Kanye and Kim dominated the headlines of between Kanye's antics, Kim talking to the boy Pete, all of that basically took up a lot of 2022. To where I think the things that were very understated are things like R. Kelly being found guilty and being locked up. I think that those would have been bigger deals any other year, but I think that those things it overshadowed it to me though, man.
Yo, what about that other therapist dude that I guess he finally came out and has a new girlfriend now, him and his wife getting a divorce?
Oh, your boy Derek Jackson.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Derek Jackson, it was funny because he was always the guy who would give the women advice. He was like a life coach. He had books and he gave relationship advice. And a lot of his stuff was always slanted toward the women. And it was always the men fault, and you're the prize, and blah 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 blah. And it came out that he had this affair, and him and his wife gets on here, man, and they give their thing, and it had her looking crazy out here. And then lo and behold, just a few months later, they filed for divorce. People out here saying they see this dude out on vacation with another chick, blah blah blah. And listen, it's one of those things where, bro, your message might be good, but the messenger just looks crazy out here, though, man.
Yeah.
Let me ask you this though, bro. Who do you think stole? Like, who had the best 2022?
This is, I don't even want to say it because I honestly thought that Tank had a great year. And that's why I didn't want to say it, because I knew you was going to do that. Because, he dropped the Fire Project. He started getting all these shows. The podcast really kicked off. He just had a dope Soul Train Awards. He's living his best life. He got for him, right? He got Babyface as a guest on the pod. And so, yeah, I think he having a dope year. Diddy had a pretty good year too.
I listen, I'm no cap. I had Diddy as the person who I thought had the best year. And here's the thing, it goes twofold for me. I had Diddy and I had Tabitha Brown, bro. And listen, I'm gonna tell you the reason why I had both of them. I had Diddy because for quite some time, Diddy hasn't been in the front when it comes to doing music. He had been kind of behind the scenes. He had stopped doing music for quite some time. And earlier this year, he got his Lifetime Achievement Award from the BETs. He did his Love Records, and now he's back doing music. So he's back in front of the camera. He got a song out. He got other songs on the way. So musically now he's back relevant. He is out here. He out here with the got Young Miami out here looking crazy because he got a baby on the way. But not just that though. Diddy's 50-something years old and he's knocking down, a highly touted City Girl, the president of the City Girls worldwide organization. And Diddy is not only knocking it down, but also got her looking real tight that he got this new baby on the way at 50-something years old, though, bro. So from that regards, I thought that Diddy might have stole 2022, though, bro.
He also was in the news for other stuff by saying R&B was dead, which prompted a whole conversation, which of course he had Tank to talk to about. He also got on there and had his spat with Ye. You know what I'm saying? So
facts.
He was still in there. So that's what I'm saying. I would put them two at the top.
Diddy was all over. Now, the only reason why I wouldn't have thought that Tabitha Brown was higher, because Tabitha Brown has been on a roll ever since. So I don't know if you remember, we talked about this though, bro, but Wendy Williams had commented because Tabitha Brown was at that point where she was officially successful off of social media. Tabitha Brown had said, "Hey, her husband is getting ready to retire. I think he was in law enforcement or something like that." And Tabitha Brown is like, "Yeah, my husband took care of me. You know what I'm saying, for all these times, and now it's time. Then I can do this, that, and the other." So he was looking to go ahead and retire. Now, Wendy Williams, who has had bad experience after bad experience, like, nah, I've seen this before. He about to use her, blah, 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 blah. It's going to go downhill. She had all these negative things to say. And then Tabitha Brown gives her the the most absolute epic, gracious clapback I've ever seen in my life, where she was just like, listen, I just pray that God will send somebody in your life that can love on you the way that you want to, the way that my husband loves me. I pray that for you. It was just one of the best. It was so wholesome though, bro. And ever since then, it's like Wendy Williams' health declining. She's no longer on the show. She's not nearly as relevant. But Tabitha's
her money.
Can't get nothing, right? But Tabitha, new venture after new venture after new venture. Neek reminded me that Tabitha has new hair products, new cookbook, new show, new this, that, and the other. And she just comes across like she's everybody's favorite auntie, though, bro. And just had more and more and more things that also continued into 2022.
Go ahead.
No, but because she had already been on such a roll, it seems like everything that she's involved with just continues to go there, though, bro.
Yeah. Don't she remind you of Issa?
She does. Look, she reminds me of a groaner.
Yeah.
Issa Rae. Yeah.
Go ahead.
No. Go ahead. Speaking of.
No, you sound like you was gonna tie it into something, so don't mess your segue.
No. Go ahead.
Have you been watching The Best Man?
I saw the first episode.
Okay.
I like it so far. Yeah. I like it so far. I'm waiting to see where it goes. Because some things about it. So this is the one thing I like. Okay, so I like that because it's episodic, that you get the opportunity to learn more about the characters, so you can see them be more of who they are.
Yep.
So that part I think is great. I'm hoping that off of the first episode, right? I'm already starting to not like certain people that I didn't know that I didn't like them from the movies. Give me I don't like Murph now, bro. I like low-key hate him, bro. And I know, I low-key just, I low-key hate Murph. It stands out. And not just that though, man.
Murph is what's his name from The Matrix, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, Murph.
So here's the thing. They have him and what's her name as comic relief right now.
Yes.
Yeah.
And listen, I get his value to the overall crew, right? But I'm gonna tell you, man, who I'm liking the most is the boy Morris Chestnut, bro. Yeah, I think it's funny. I like his character the most so far, though, man. So man.
I will say, because I've obviously seen more than you, I really like what's the old boy's name? Who is the original about?
Taye Diggs.
I like his character. I think they did a really good job on highlighting each character in the series. Yeah. Like everybody gets their shine to be the main character. Yeah. And I think that's dope. They deal with some hard hitting issues in it. They deal with a lot of issues in it. And I like how they did stuff. So yeah, I'm really enjoying the series. Not finished with it yet, but I'm enjoying it.
Yeah. I think that it's like I said, is it just one season, one last hurrah?
I think this is the last, like this is called the final chapter. So I think this is it. It would have been dope if they just kept it going, but things happen that I can't, say. But yeah, that I've been enjoying that, and I've been enjoying Tulsa King, bro.
I haven't watched Tulsa King because I don't got Paramount.
Yo, Tulsa King.
Yeah, I keep hearing it's good. Bro. and now it's making me want to. Now it's making me also want to get Paramount just because I'm curious because I'm still watching Yellowstone,
Yeah.
and I see that they have an origin series on there, like 1912.
I'm watching
For
both. I'm watching 18. I'm watching 1883 and I'm watching 1923. Yeah. I'm watching both of them.
So I want to, yeah. So I haven't. Hold on. What? There's both of them. What's both of them?
So 1883, I guess I want to say is the prequel to 1923.
Really?
And it's bro. And when you said you liked period pieces, it's like you remember the Oregon Trail?
Yeah.
It's like that in live action, bro.
Dang.
It's super dope. Super dope.
I didn't realize, right? I knew that people say Yellowstone was dope, but I didn't know how wildly popular it is, though, bro. Like, I went to Walmart and they had the merch. They had the Yellowstone merch there. I was like, what? And I had no idea, bro. So yeah, man. I didn't know that the two were even. I only knew Justin. It makes sense that the years are before then. I'm just saying I didn't know that there was an 18 something. I only knew. No, I only thought there was the 19. I never heard of the other one.
No. So I was watching the 1923. I think that's what it is, and I guess it just rolled into. And so I'm thinking that I'm thinking like, okay, maybe they're going to a different perspective. And then when I looked back at my watch now list, or like continue watching 1923 whatever, it only has like 2 episodes available right now, whereas the 1883 is a full season. So yeah, I've been enjoying that one, bro.
Yeah. No, it's I like I said, I will tell you this though, man. I'm catching up. I'm finishing up. I actually just started. I'm halfway through Pennyworth. It's dope.
Yeah,
super dope, super dope, bro. And I'm hyped because I watch it. It's funny because I usually only watch it when I'm at the gym, and so it's like my routine of when I'm on the treadmill or the elliptical. I'm watching it as I go, though, man. But it's fire though, bro. But yeah, I gotta kiss them.
I've also been watching Knives Out on Netflix, part 2.
Okay, I saw. Have you watched the whole thing?
I'm close. You seen the whole thing?
Yes. Listen. Janelle Monáe, bro, so fine to me, bro. She
did an amazing job, bro.
Oh my gosh, bro. Yeah, she's so. I thought it was hilarious that she was wearing the black and white in that, like she always wears, like signature look though. Yeah, I just realized. So I typically like almost every movie that she's been in, though, bro. And she says she does a very good job at picking the right roles because I see that every movie that she's ever been in, I think I've liked every single one of them, though, bro. But she's dope.
Yeah, I was funny to see Batista in there too.
Yeah, no, listen, bro. I would love to hear. We got to talk about what you because. When you watch it all the way through, because this is funny about it. I just stumbled across it because Neek and Grace were watching it, and I was just kind of just on my phone, and I was.
Have you seen the first one?
Yeah. The first one was dope.
Okay.
Yeah, the first one, but the second one, I didn't even know that I knew that it was coming out. I didn't know that it was actually out. And so they're watching it and I'm listening to it and I'm thinking like, I'm not really paying that much of attention. And then they doze off and then I started watching and it was pretty good when I was watching it. But I still, yeah. I got my opinion.
Yeah, I seen that. I seen Avatar. That was dope.
I still can't wait to see Avatar.
Yeah.
It looks dope. Like I said, I thoroughly enjoyed the first one. What about you?
I ain't like the first one.
See, the first one I thought was dope. The first one is I can put the first one up there. Like I got it highly regarded. I'm not gonna say it's like an all-time top 5 or top 10 movie, but it's up there, man. It's up there with great movies, though, man.
Okay.
Yeah. Now I wanna peep that one though, bro. Yo, so let me ask you this though. you probably haven't been as big on the hip hop. I'm gonna ask you this. So far though, well, with 2022, we only got 2 days left. I think I know what your answer is gonna be. Best R&B albums you listen to this year, man.
Top 3
and most disappointing.
So my top, I think my top 4, I guess, because I don't know how. So definitely Tank is 1. Neo is up there. Giveon is up there. I thought LMA's was good, and Babyface. Most disappointing was Chris Brown.
Most disappointing, Chris Brown. Huh?
And the reason why I could say that is because, or maybe I won't say most disappointing, because his album was about as, like, I probably made it through the same amount of songs that I did with his previous albums. So
okay, it was on par with the.
It was 100%. It wasn't disappointing. Beyonce's was disappointing.
No, sir. Boy, you better go somewhere. I got Beyonce as one of the best R&B, top 5 R&B albums that came out this year.
But you didn't ask you asked me. So
yeah,
for me, it's most disappointing R&B album of the year.
Oh my gosh, man. Listen, I look at mine completely opposite. I'm gonna tell you what I got. So I agree with you. I do think that as much as you probably would be surprised, I do have the Tank high on my list of albums.
Yeah, I know it's not number 1, but I think you do have it rated at least pretty high.
I do got it pretty high. I got the Giveon pretty high up. I also got Kehlani's album pretty high, Blue Water Road. And listen, I think that what I like about the Kehlani one, bruh, her melodies, it's A1. Her change is so good. Like, so this is the thing I think. So, like, things that like when I listen to like SZA's album and even Summer Walker, like, you know, they can sing, right? But they kind of stay in this bag, and it seems like it's like a comfortable bag, right? But I think that Kehlani's album is just like the first verse doesn't have the exact same melody as the second verse, the bridge, and it's just it's a brilliantly melodic album though, bro. That's just cold. And then I think that I said Beyonce already. Who else had something that I thought?
Brent Fire.
Who?
Brent Fire?
No. Although his single, the single that they pump a lot, they put a lot of here. I do like the single a lot. I thought it's just okay, but the more I listen to it, the more I like the single. It made me want to go back and say, let me just re-listen to the album again. No, I was gonna say the album though, that I gotta be honest, this one probably wasn't high on my list, but it is probably high overall, was the Blast album. And the only reason why I say that is because Neek plays it all the time. Like, almost anytime I'm riding with her, she's playing it. And while she loves it enough to where it's like on repeat, it's go-to for her. And so for that, because she hasn't fell out with it, I was just like, it got to be something. I'll give that much respect. Of course, Eric Bellinger always comes out with a bunch of new music that she also keeps on repeat. But I think that the Blast was, as far as a fairly refreshing, newer sounding person, I think that I at least respect that his album was solid enough to where for you to hear him the first time around, it's good all the way through.
What about Division?
You know what? I didn't listen to Division all the way through. I meant that. I don't know why I didn't tell you, but I listened to Lucky Day's album all the way, and it's very R&B, bro. It's pretty dope. Yeah, it's pretty dope.
I have to try it again, because when I tried it, it just, maybe I wasn't in the mindset, but I couldn't get through it. Yeah.
And listen, aside from that, bro, you know what? I did this research, bro, and you know, I didn't know that Nicole Ray came out with an album, bro.
When?
January, bro. Earlier this year, though. Yeah, Nicole Ray. Yeah. Crazy, bro. But Nicole Ray from Make It Hot. Nicole Ray.
I know who you're talking about.
Yeah, and all in my grill. Yeah, I used to love her in high school, though, bro. Yeah, but came out with the album. Real crazy. But did not know that at all, though, man. But I'll tell you, I gotta go back and listen to that, though, bro.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to check that out.
Yeah. Hip hop. Did you hear any hip hop this year that just caught your attention?
I'm gonna be honest, bro. I don't really like listen to hip hop like that. I'm gonna be honest. So I couldn't like nothing was like stand out memorable. I know I had didn't hold on. I take that back. Didn't Kendrick come out this year?
Kendrick came out this year.
That's it. That's the one.
Yeah. Listen, I think that Kendrick was definitely it, though, man. I'm gonna tell you one that I would tell you that you might that's worth checking out. Right, a couple of albums that I would say that's worth checking out, bro. So the Kendrick definitely, right? We already talked about King's Disease, and you already said you can't listen to a Nas all the way through.
Yeah.
Right. But aside from that, I would say you might want to listen to JID, The Forever Story. JID is signed. He's one of J. Cole's artists. Super dope. Right. So JID. If you listen to Vince Staples, Ramona Park Broke My Heart, dope. Real kind of, he's West Coast, right? So it got that West Coast rap style, right? So his is dope. What else?
The Game came out.
The Game did come out with it. And for me personally, I'm gonna say them. The Jeezy Snowfall.
Yeah,
the Jeezy Snowfall. Now I know that Dirk came out. I've never been the biggest Lil Durk fan.
Yeah.
The Lupe drill music in Zion, I did listen to that. It's pretty dope too. But I would probably say that the ones that just stood out to me sonically, Snowfall, Jeezy. I'm surprised you didn't say the Drake Her Loss.
The one with 21?
Yeah.
I mean, I listened to it, but again, I'm saying I just wasn't like I had to like force myself to listen to hip hop projects. Just wasn't for me.
Projects that I want to listen to. So you know what's funny? I've never listened to there's a female rapper, Flo Milli. I've never listened to her music before. But what made me compelled to listen to her is because I saw that somebody who had to be under 24 years old made an all-time that they made a greatest hip-hop albums of all time, and one of her albums were on there. And I've never heard any of it. So I say, you know what? I'm not gonna just jump out the window and just be the old man and say, bro, you don't know what you're talking about. But if she's on there, on anybody's all time, I gotta check it out.
Now, I will say I know Deuce for a fact. If he was on here, he would say the Rod Wave.
I listened to the Rod Wave. Wasn't that blown away by it, bro?
He loves it. He absolutely loves it.
Yeah. Rod Wave is like, oh my gosh. I would be remiss if I didn't say that the Pusha T, It's Almost Dry, is definitely one of the top 5 albums that I've heard this year, though, bro. The Pusha T, Almost Dry. So listen, it's produced entirely by Pharrell and Kanye West. And listen, he got the dope Jay-Z verse. That's probably one of the dopest not 16, but one of the dopest features I've heard.
Wasn't better than,
it's fine.
Bet you that verse wasn't better than the one he had on DJ Khaled's.
Oh.
That Jay-Z verse was out of here, bro.
Yeah, it wasn't that. It wasn't that. It was because that one was long, right? It gave you a lot on that one.
But true, but it was just dope, though.
If you were best, yeah, it was. Yeah, it ain't that. I can tell you it ain't that, but it's dope. It's real dope. And one album that I didn't get a chance to listen to because I just didn't know where to listen to it at. I wanted to listen to the newest Black Star came out with an album. Black Star is Talib Kweli and Mos Def, and I just didn't know where to listen to the album at.
They have it on the site
that I had in mind.
Yeah, they have it on a site that you can only listen to it there. They don't have it in streaming platforms like that. So what's the plan for 23, bro?
Really? 2023, man. I'm planning to drop that tray, that Bel Air tray. But I think that as far as when, I don't know. I'm waiting for the people to tell me when. But I think in the meantime, I'm planning to drop more singles, drop more visuals. I'm planning to listen, man. Oddly enough, though, bro, the Bel Air tray pound was by all accounts for me very successful when I dropped that one in October-ish. And so following that one on up was solid as well. This next one that I'm dropping is gonna be more of a chick-friendly song. I got a dope idea for the visual for that one. So I'm cooking up with the good people over at Cinematic Visuals to put that one on out though, man. And it's just still dropping more and more music. But in terms of when, I'm hoping if the people say it's time though, man, probably by the summertime. This one is gonna have a summer vibe to it though, man. So absolutely though, bro.
Yeah.
Yep. Also, got the homie PBR cooking up. You know what I'm saying? So we got that on the way. I'm looking to go ahead and be the Dr. Dre for his whole thing though, man. So it should be real fire though, bro.
That's dope.
What about you?
Man, I got 3 projects slated for next year, bro. 3 projects. The one that I'm currently working on, the one with you and I, and then a duets project. Okay.
Duets. You doing the Babyface style with all duets, or what you talking about?
Nah, it's features. Every song will be a feature.
Sounds dope.
Yeah, to have a different flavor, like just artists that I respect, some new artists, whatever like that, just doing songs with some of everybody.
Yeah. That'd be dope.
Yeah,
I'm pretty hyped though, man. I think that this 2022 was a year of putting in a lot of the groundwork for a lot of things that should come to fruition in 2023. In terms of product wise though, man. So absolutely though, bro. It should be dope. 2022 was a dope year for me though, man. I think for us, in general though, man, I think 2022 was dope. But I think that in terms of having something tangible out, 2023 should be fire as well, though, bro. Yeah.
That's what's up.
Hey man. On that note, bro, Happy New Year's. If you see this, I hope y'all be safe. I hope y'all are prosperous going into this next year. From the Slash Brothers, Ace Kenny, you want to get us home?
Hey man, let's get on out of here, man. Y'all be safe and whatever y'all do, whatever ball you gonna drop, whatever drink you gonna have, whatever party you gonna attend, whatever you doing, be safe and make sure you call your loved ones. And Happy New Year from the Slash Brothers.
Podcast, the greatest podcast of all time. The Slash Brothers Podcast, the greatest podcast.
If you smell